My dear students, in this video, I shall speak on an important aspect under adjectives. Adjective is a part of parts of speech where we will study the degrees of comparison. Under pronoun, we see the persons, three persons, first person, second person, third person. In verb, we see the tenses, present tense, past tense, future tense. In adjective, we will study the degrees of comparison. You know what is adjective? Adjective is a word which explains the quality or the quantity of the subject. Subject may be noun or pronoun. Here, mere using adjective will not help you. We should use degrees, which tells you whether it is lesser or greater, which tells you the relational value of one thing with another in other part of the sentence. That is the degrees of comparison. We compare. In comparative degree, we compare one with other. In superlative degree, we compare one with more than two. Comparison is made more than two. That is superlative degree. And you just understand this degrees of comparison with an example. Say, number one, Akbar was a great king. Number two, Vikramaditya was greater than Akbar. Ashoka was the greatest of all. Just see the three sentences that I have written. In the first sentence, it reads, Akbar was a great king. Here, great is the adjective. And no comparison is made. Akbar was a great king. What kind of Akbar was? Akbar was a great king. Here, no comparison is made. Simply we say he was great. And this is positive degree. Coming to the second one, Vikramaditya was greater than Akbar. Here we are comparing the personality of Vikramaditya with that of Akbar. We are using greater than. So, an adjective which ends with er than will be generally called comparative degree. Greater than Akbar. Coming to the last one, Ashoka was the greatest of all. Ashoka is compared to many kings. And he is the greatest. A degree is greatest. So Ashoka was the greatest. Greatest is an adjective, and that great ends with est. Usually, not all the adjectives like that. So great ends with est, and it will be preceded by the. That will have the definite article the. So Ashoka was the greatest of all. With this, we could understand the degrees. How many degrees are there? There are 3 degrees. One is positive degree, comparative degree, and the third one is superlative degree. You can have a list of those: long, longer, longest; high, higher, highest; thin, thinner, thinnest; small, smaller, smallest. But don't use the same procedure for beautiful: much beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. So we add this. Don't say beautifuler, beautiful, beautifuler, beautifulest. You should add more. Courageous, more courageous, the most courageous, like that, right? And there are other adjectives which may not be like that. For good, it is not good, gooder, goodest. It is good, better, best; bad, worse, worst. So, positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Got it? So, an important thing that you should keep it in mind: comparative degree adjective will end with er than. Superlative adjective will end with est, and it will be preceded by the article, definite article, the. That is, you should keep it in your mind. And the very important part that we should know here: how to transform positive degree into comparative degree and superlative degree. How to transform the superlative degree into comparative degree and positive degree. That is very, very important. And this type of questions will appear in all the competitive examinations. And even the question comes in SLC, bank examinations, and all that. So let's go to that important part of transforming the sentences with different degrees. That is positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Before going to understand this, we should know that there are two types of assertive sentences. One is affirmative sentence, another one is negative sentence. For example, for a question, is he a teacher? For this question, we get two types of answers. Yes, he is a teacher. That is affirmative sentence. No, no, he is not a teacher. That is negative sentence. In negative sentence, we find not, no, never. But we don't find such words in affirmative sentence, right? So, one method or procedure has to be followed in changing positive into comparative, comparative into superlative degree, superlative degree, from superlative degree to comparative degree and positive degree. We should see whether that is an affirmative sentence or negative sentence. If it is an affirmative sentence, changing or transforming the sentence without changing the meaning of it, what you have to say, what you have to use no other or not. If there is a negative sentence, we should not use not or no. Let's see how to transform these sentences. Tagore is the greatest poet. So this is a sentence, and you can very well understand what type of sentence it is, a degree, in what degree it is. Tagore is the greatest poet, right? This is superlative degree. And this sentence has to be changed into comparative and positive degree. Here you see, there is no not or never, no, and it is an affirmative sentence. In this case, we should use no other, right? Come on. No other poet. No other poet is greater than Tagore. Please see what we have used. So it is an assertive as an affirmative sentence where we don't see not, no, never. So in such case, we have to use no other. No other poet, use that object. No other poet is greater than Tagore. That is, here you see, we have used no other, and then object is used, and then helping verb is used, then plus superlative degree is used, plus subject. Please see. We have used no other, then we have used the object, we have used the helping verb, then not greater than, it is comparative degree, plus the subject. So we have changed the superlative degree sentence into comparative degree. Let's make it a positive degree. No other poet is as great, say, as great as Tagore. No other poet is as great as Tagore. In positive case, we should use as, so as. And the adjective should be in positive form. So great, as great as Tagore. This is how we have changed the superlative degree into positive degree. Coming to another example. He is so wise as you. He is so wise as you. Here, no negative form is used. He is so wise as you. He is wise, wiser, wisest. So it is positive degree. We have to change this into comparative degree. How? You are wiser than him. You are wiser than him. Okay. Let's have another example. Example number 2. Hemant is as smart as Hemant. See, please see the difference here. Here is also an affirmative. This is also an affirmative sentence. This is also an affirmative sentence. And we are not using not, no in this comparative degree. But here, actually we should change this without changing the meaning of it. the original meaning of it. So Hemant is as smart as, sorry, as smart as, what is that? You use another word, Raghu. Okay, here it is an affirmative sentence. Let's use not. What? How to use? Raghu is not smarter, smarter than Hemant. Please see. So we have changed this positive degree into negative degree. Raghu is not smarter than Hemant. Got it? Let's go to another example. No other building is as grand as Taj. No other building is as grand as Taj. So it is positive degree. So we should change this into comparative degree. Taj is greater, sorry, great, greater than other buildings. Superlative degree. Taj is the greatest building. So here this is superlative degree, and this is comparative degree, and this is positive degree. Let us conclude with this last example. Say, he is richer than Ramesh. So you just take this. Ramesh is not, you use not, richer than him. So this is how you have to transform, you have to change the degrees. You can change positive degree into comparative degree and superlative degree. You can change superlative degree into comparative degree and positive degree. That's very, very important. You first of all, you must know the degrees, 3 degrees: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Usually, comparative degree adjective ends with er than, and superlative degree adjective ends with est, and it will be preceded by the. And positive degree will not have such features as we find in comparative degree adjective and superlative degree adjective. Thank you.